Towards the next part of carbonyl compound, part 6, we are going to discuss about aldol condensation and Cannizzaro reaction with mechanism. These are two very important reaction for carbonyl compound. At first we have to be familiar with aldol condensation. Now first of all we are going to discuss what are the conditions, which type of compound will respond aldol condensation. We have to remember that the compound must have CHO or ketone group. That means it should be carbonyl compound. Not only that, it should have alpha hydrogen. Alpha hydrogen must be present. Now, before moving forward, at first we discuss about what is the meaning of alpha hydrogen. Actually, whenever any compound, I am selecting one compound, two compounds actually. Say this is the compound I have selected, this one and this one. Say two compounds I have selected. Now what is the meaning of alpha hydrogen? Before alpha hydrogen, let me discuss about alpha carbon. What is the meaning of alpha carbon? Always remember that means whenever the compound having the functional group, the next carbon is known as alpha carbon. So here the alpha carbon, this is the alpha carbon, and the hydrogen attached with alpha carbon is known as alpha hydrogen. That means this compound having alpha hydrogen. So this compound having alpha hydrogen, that means two conditions are fulfilled for this compound. CHO is present as well as alpha hydrogen is present. That means it can respond aldol condensation. But moving to the next compound, in this compound CHO is present. That means first condition is fulfilled. But the next condition is not there. Why? Because CHO is there, but alpha carbon, that means next carbon, alpha carbon is absent. If alpha carbon is absent, alpha hydrogen, there is no meaning of alpha hydrogen. So there is no alpha hydrogen. So that's why it cannot respond aldol condensation. So these are the very important topic also. That means question may be asked from this side. Few compounds can be given, and question may be asked which can respond aldol condensation. So moving toward the reaction part. Now reaction, how the reaction is happen. Actually, whenever alpha hydrogen containing aldehyde or ketone react in dilute OH basic medium, alkaline medium, it will produce aldol. Aldol compound is produced. Aldol, actually what is the meaning of aldol? Beta hydroxy aldehyde or ketone. Actually it is the chemical name of aldol. So moving towards the next part. So only the reaction outline I have given. Now specific reaction I have given over here. It will be very, and we have to understand how we can find out the product. Now we have to select. Let us select this one. So two compounds I am selecting here, CH3C. Two molecules of same compound I have selected over here. So not two compounds, one compound, that means CH3CHO acetaldehyde is taken along with another molecule of acetaldehyde. I am writing by this manner. Why I have written by this manner? It will be very easy to understand how the reaction is going on. So one part CHO, that means C double bond O, one part alpha hydrogen. So this is alpha hydrogen. Alpha hydrogen is involved here. So that's why alpha hydrogen is required here. Now what is the reaction? So always remember that this hydrogen will shift over here. That means the product will be like this, CH3 CH, it become OH. That means double bond will, that means one bond will catch hydrogen, and these two molecules will attach with each other. So this compound will be prepared. So this is the final product, and this is called aldol. Why it is aldol? Why it is called aldol, or why it is beta hydroxyaldehyde or ketone? As I mentioned in this case, that means aldol means beta hydroxyaldehyde or ketone. How it is beta aldehyde? As I told earlier, that means whenever functional group is there, the next carbon is alpha, and after that the second next carbon is beta. So always it is the beta carbon, and beta carbon having OH. As I mentioned, beta hydroxyaldehyde. So it is beta position, hydroxy OH group is there. So beta hydroxy and CHO is there. So it is beta hydroxyaldehyde. That means it is aldol. So this is the product has been prepared. So this is the reaction we have discussed. Now we are going to discuss about the mechanism. Now what is the mechanism here? How the reaction is going on? Actually, again I am telling you, here alpha hydrogen is required very much. So first of all, I am giving the general one. So one alpha hydrogen I have taken, two other hands may be occupied by other carbon, other hydrogen maybe one alpha hydrogen must be required. Say aldehyde I have taken CHO. So as it is an alkaline medium, this will catch this one, that means alpha hydrogen, producing what? This is the next step. So after the preparation of this one, this is now the product. Now this minus will attack here, it will shift it over here. Finally, what will be the result in that case? This CO minus H, this will create the bond. This is the two bonds are here, and this is linked up with this carbon, so that's why the link is there. This hydrogen is here, one hydrogen, one bond is flipped over oxygen having the negative part, and remaining part is like this. Okay, so finally H2O is there, the product will be this. So this is the product. So this is the mechanism. So in this case you may write here R1 R2, no problem. R1 R2 can be written over here, R1 R2 can be written R1 R2 can be written over here, R1 R2 can be written over here, R1 R2, R1 R2. What is the meaning? That means it may be carbon containing any group, it may be two hydrogen, no matter why we require one alpha hydrogen, that's why I have mentioned. So overall this is the mechanism of aldol condensation. So it's over now. Now moving towards the next part, that is the Cannizzaro reaction. This is another vital reaction. This is Cannizzaro reaction. Now moving towards the Cannizzaro reaction. Now what is Cannizzaro reaction? Now Cannizzaro reaction, another important, here the conditions are it always be aldehyde carbon, no ketone cannot respond over here, first of all, and second, alpha hydrogen must not be present over here, alpha hydrogen must not be present here. Now reaction. So what type of reaction it is? Actually RCHO I have taken. Here also basic medium is required. 50% basic medium is required. Here one part converting into RCOO minus and another part converting into CH2OH. Look at here carefully, that is CHO part, only the movement of CHO here. CHO one part is converting its COO minus, that means salt of carboxylic acid, and another part is moving CHO is converting into CH2OH, that means alcohol. here we have to remember that here two steps are taking place simultaneously. That means starting material is same, one molecule is moving towards the oxidation, so this is the oxidation part, so it is the oxidation step. Another part is moving towards the reduction part, so this is the reduction. So actually it is self oxidation and reduction process, so it's sometimes it is known as disproportionate reaction. So whatever moving towards the specific reactions, as we are selecting one, say HCHO. As I mentioned earlier, here alpha hydrogen is not there but CHO is there. Actually 2 molecule of HCHO is required, 50% NaOH or KOH you can take, so OH minus I have taken. So ultimate the product will be R remains same, here R is H, so H remains same, and remaining part are CH2OH. Actually it is CH3OH. So whatever, so this is the salt of carboxylic acid and alcohol is prepared. So this is the final product. So question may be asked, different type of compound can be given, and we may ask what is the product after giving 50% alkaline solution. So we have to remember, so this will be the product. Now moving towards the mechanism part. Let's see. Mechanism part. Let's see how the reaction is going on. Now actually here RC, this is the that means first molecule, one molecule is taken. Here this attack is happening. So what will be the result in that case? It will like this one. After that, what will be the result here? After the formation of this part, here another molecule of aldehyde is required. Now it will flip back and this hydrogen is shifted over here. That means after flipping back, this hydrogen will be open up because carbon valency cannot exceed more than 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is already there. If this negative charge is coming back, forming another bond with the carbon, so one bond must be flipped up. That means this hydrogen is shifted over as a hydride ion, that means H minus ion. By breaking the bond, all electrons are taken by this hydrogen and shifted over here. So ultimately what will be the result over here? Thus the result will be like this: H plus R, H is at here. If it is bonded, so obviously each one bond will be shifted over here. So this is the resultant. Now here this is the acid one, and we all know that acid always try to liberate H plus ion. So one H plus ion will be liberated, but here it is not stable ion. So this H plus ion, whatever the H plus ion is liberated by this compound, is catched by this part, so this ion. So ultimately the product will be RCOO minus, 1H it's moving out, and here it will be RCH2OH. So one part is salt of carboxylic acid, another part is alcohol that is prepared. As I mentioned earlier, this is the general formula I have given. If a particular compound is given, in case of HCHO, obviously we have to use here H. So this is the overall mechanism of Cannizzaro reaction. Hope that we have cleared it up.